Alright, what's good? You know, y'all seen the title? The aftermath of SDCC 2024, at least in regards to Dragon Ball figure news, you know? Was it a bust? We're gonna get into that in a little bit, in my opinion, what I think it is, and what I think is to come. But, you know, first thing first, if you guys didn't already know, the SDCC exclusives are up for pre-order on Premium Bandai, so if you were looking forward to it, here it is. Just going through the pictures real quick. Of course, you got the 100 beam, and you got, it's supposed to be delivered February 2025. Why is that? Somebody asked that question. Like, yo, it's available now. Why is it being delivered next year? Early next year? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, especially since, like, typically I might give a little pushback on that, but the reason why I'm not is specifically because chances are, it's twofold. Chances are, it's times where they'll have some of these exclusives, especially if there isn't one for NYCC this year. They might just have these exclusive at NYCC. Not only that, but they'll definitely have them have them at the Tamashii store, which they said on one of their websites. They said gonna be available on Premium Bandai and Tamashii store at a later date. Now we see that the later date for Premium Bandai has come. It's only a matter of time before you're able to go to the Tamashii store and, you know, pick up these figures. That's if you live near there, right? That being said, what y'all here for? Y'all here for the fact that, you know, you might want to hear my opinion on whether the Comic-Con was a bust in terms of Dragon Ball figure news. And honestly, I don't really think it was a bust. It was because this is more or less what I expected to be shown off, right? And I'm gonna give y'all my reasoning right now. When y'all really think about it, right? Last year, the year before, and maybe even the year before that. Don't quote me on the year before that. But last year, the year before, and maybe even the year before that, they haven't shown anything new. The only new things that we ever got shown were stuff that, the event exclusives. Those would basically be the only new reveals. And those technically weren't new. They were kind of just variations of characters that we already had, which is fine enough, right? But, so I didn't have any expectation to see anything. And if we did see anything, I figured it would be Dragon Ball Daima stuff. Why? Because the anime is coming out in what, October? So they need to start their promotion now, start building up the hype, even though I know a lot of us seem to be not hype. That could just be a vocal minority, to be honest, because a lot of times I be forgetting that sometimes just because, like, you see a couple loud people, that doesn't necessarily speak to the majority of people that may or may not be hyped for it. In fact, watch this anime be at least pretty good, and then all of a sudden people want the figures. Watch. But either way, so I didn't really have any expectations to see anything new. Even the Z Fighters Goku was kind of like, oh shit, I wasn't even expecting something like that. Now, ultimately, what I think is gonna happen is this. And like, let me go back in time a little bit more. I think the last time we saw something new at SDCC, and peep how long ago this was. It might have been like 2020 or 2021. One of the years we got Pan as a reveal and Turles as a reveal at one of the SDCC. Think about how long ago Turles came out, right? That was the last time we got something brand new. That him and Pan being revealed. Think about that. Now next, we have NYCC, you know, coming up in October, right? It's possible that we could get something new there. I'm not holding my breath for it. Why specifically? Because the last couple years, the hype stuff that's been shown off, when you think about it, right? It's been a Tokyo show. So let me take y'all back a little bit. So last year in November, because the Tokyo show was in November for Tamashii. Last year in November, what was revealed at the Tokyo show? A lot of people's favorite version of Gohan. They call him Teen Gohan, but he's really still a child. He was like 10 or 11 at that point in the story. That's a lot of people's favorite Gohan, okay? Now, what was that? What was the hype reveal the year before at the Tokyo show? future Trunks, an updated mold for the future Trunks. Now we know that a lot of the hype died for that figure because the horrible QC and then the excellent QC it had on the second run. For that's y'all could check out on one of my bombastic conspiracies on that, because you know that's a series of videos that I had started, but maybe I'll do some more. Either way, I digress. So I say all this to say, the stuff where y'all want to get hype, I really wouldn't expect any hype, super duper hype reveals until, I'm gonna say, maybe at NYCC. I think we might get some kind of like reveals that's like, alright, that's cool or whatever, but meh. Kind of like what happened last year at NYCC. What was revealed? That GT Trunks and the Pan. Oh yeah, and the Battle Power 24,000 Vegeta. So those were reveals like alright, that's cool, that's alright, that's, you know, that's decent, that's fake decent. But you know, the moneymaker came with the Tokyo show. I'm expecting the same thing to happen this year. Whatever is going to be super hype is going to be revealed at the Tokyo show. It could be Perfect Cell, it could be Second Form Cell, it could be Super Vegeta. Oh, yo, it could be Super Vegeta. That would be a very hype reveal. That could also be revealed at NYCC. Now, NYCC once again suffers from being so close to the Tokyo show, so anything that's going to be really hype is going to really be saved for their own show, the Tamashii Nation's Tokyo show. So that's why NYCC suffers. It's just too close in proximity, you know. That being said, I don't think the SDCC was a bust, because this is more or less what I expected. I understand if you didn't necessarily expect these things, or if you just don't care about daima, but you know, I'm saying save your hype for the Tokyo show. That's all, for all intended purposes. If you could summarize it, save your hype for the Tokyo show. You know, NYCC might yield something kind of cool, but temper your expectations. Seriously. With all that being said, this has been Bombastic Plastic. Once again, I always appreciate the immense support. Liking and commenting always is a great help. But I never ask you to necessarily do it, because I want you to do it if you like to. If you don't, it is what it is. Until next time, have a blessed day.